We don't say on January 29th everything will be lifted. It'll be a game-by-game situation, and I think, when they evaluate him the next day, that'll have a lot to do with where we go from there.
Was it surprising at all to see Pop throw double teams at him almost immediately to start the game? And what does that kind of say about the type of player he is, that he gets that attention game one?
Was I surprised? Nope. I work for Pop, so yeah. I just think that they didn't want to let him get going and didn't want him to, to just feel relaxed. So they ran guys at him, and I think he handled it great. I mean, like I said, he had a couple of plays that where he lost the ball, that he's not going to lose the ball on those particular plays. So that didn't bother me at all. I like the aggressiveness he played with during that stretch, and I think he's just going to get better and better in those situations. And I like the fact that, passing the basketball, he can find guys, And what we really want to see him do more of now is that we want to see him, when he rebounds the ball, push it in the break and be, the facilitator in those situations also. But, you're going to not get all of that in the first night he plays, but, we have something that we can look at and we can grow from now.
Alvin, you've been in the league a long time. You've seen a lot of players. Over here, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
How do you explain what we just saw, a guy that kind of is just going through the first three quarters and then can just erupt like that in the moment with all the expectations that are on his shoulders?
Well, we spent a lot of time talking about, listen, at the end of the day, it's game 43 or 45 or whatever it is, game 45 for us. That's all it is, really. We can talk about anything, but it's the 45th regular season game we play, and we wanted to approach it that way, and we wanted him to approach it that way, that, we're playing a very good San Antonio team, regardless of what their record is, that won't beat themselves, and that it would be good to play against a team like this because, they're going to make you execute and they're going to make you beat them. And so that's the way he went into the game. As I said, I think at the start of the game, he was deferring, which is kind of natural. And our guys was kind of deferring back to him. So we really never got into any kind of flow or rhythm. But, all of that will come, and I think we'll be fine.
You mentioned the flow and the rhythm. Do you think it'll be him finding the flow and the rhythm of what you all have been able to sustain the last few weeks, or will it be the rest of the team kind of adjusting to him?
No, I think it'll be a little bit both ways, and I'm not trying to walk the fence, but, there are some things that he can do that we'll have to add to our offense. And, there's also some things that he'll adjust to. So he's a really bright basketball player. And a good kid, and he's all about the team. So I don't see it being a problem at all of us figuring out as coaches, what to do with him and how to integrate him into what we're doing, as well as adding some things that will benefit us that he can do. So I thought it was, it's a night that, he's shown that he's got explosiveness in some of the things that he can do. And, we'll go on from there.
Alvin, what was Zion like at halftime? And what was sort of his demeanor at halftime?
As it always is, really. I mean, it wasn't like he was down or anything like that. The only thing we did is that he and I talked a little bit before he went back out there, and I told him that, I want him to be more aggressive, and I want him to enjoy the moment. Don't take this lightly. I mean, it's a great moment for you. It's what you've worked for your whole life, is to be able to walk out and play in an NBA game. So enjoy that moment, not to worry about it. And, we're going to be fine as a team, and he's going to be fine as a player. All right, thanks, guys.